My never say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. Osia dem yopo.
Lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe. Na oye minister medical can oye MPA boss. Director legal. Edema NDC amanyukon aid. Edema His Excellency Reverend John Kwame Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic. Memwache.
Kwame, the chow, which I mean about studio and Isaac. The chow with you for you now, Kwame.
A tear for you now, Joso. Na revelation, Dr. Ayeni, Edia Bay. So utie binu a woman narrative which said he chooses the newsroom over the courtroom. Say what will be sa. And one's only the Panaco court now, but you know, never can't say I dang. If you know, see there be one farmer to go be able to say, I say, political witch hunting near Nabi sa and a air cosso. And thirdly, and near ma, Attorney General Aliste. Se obi anko hwe aduane so aduane de se eba na akoto na akochama school for na 10 million Ghana cedis fixed deposit eda kwabrane account mu we wa ha bags ahodo ne yesizi na accounts ne ajapade a won me adede ensemi yeto sai pa
yo Kwame no pay me that say any platform ya wa man. And your money be, it didn't come to me as a surprise at all.
How?
At all, yeah. You see, if we were listening to each other a bit, yeah, sometimes a bit of self-introspection. Emma. One of these things becomes completely avoidable. That's what I say. Completely avoidable. Personally, at a personal level, I'm not surprised. Because sometimes all you needed to do is to have your ears on the ground. That's what I say. And you would have put your house in order much better. You would have put your house in order. But like we always say, the Attorney General would have a say. Defense would also have their say. But they make me a Kenya and then they say, but
ansani ebeko no. Ma me hwa de wo obi anim se bia so oba MP a ye aban sika no de ama wo se fakoto aduane koma bia Sunday school for ahodo nyina no enokra to raise voucher no it takes a lot of steps na wo de aye na enokra no wawie no internal audit bebem ni ade but ye kan no
you say o share the Attorney General account like in the case of Buffer Stock now the understanding that I'm getting and then you say few into Abia Hanan say and I be a meda sa company now. Now one was a Buffer Stock almost to from aggregators in Jabia or no beko farm gate because by now Oko Busa from Bilsi Odeba Yagaba Kubori all of those and Koponu dia a lot into Omomudia a mono na Oko Sisala area almost Omudia Abro into Omunya Abruna no ma pakia Bruna at the home. Q. The Attorney General can say at the end, no, if you are Bra Kwame studio, only the CEO, Q. And Isaac, any miniaba or more on general studio, no, Oma correct to say one down for 4. And you understand? And now, Omo beto a mono, if he a queer for no. Omo to via no more beton a mono at the amao. Bra Kwame as the CEO of Buffer Stock. onya sa emonu bia omato awie no so obetu amoka enya na cha
na there were instances na akatua no kwa edene just
omo piketi intinu o hwe ya de ag e kana na se omato we ni na aye bibia wie no tio na afi no companies na omato na bafa stock ATM no na ekwa say company one way or the other a CEO na nkasa companies eni na sama attorney general eka na akwa dị say wa na ụkọtọ ade na abeto ama ohu na ubia sikanu de sen ye ba be odia because wo ton ama ohu ntino enyo ma bia so take we ebia bottle eye 200 because wo ton ama ohu ntino ebia obeto ama ohu 300 and 250 because we say at the end of the day anything I make sure and American say and your money be no nanka ye so to form a kakra. I'm sure these things should have been completely avoided. But we've been early days yet. This is what the Attorney General is saying.
But any raise council, government raise concern.
But what's that?
And government raise concern say, what ba on these media platform and what be cancel way because we are seeing us when far. What cause irreparable damage to Nipano?
I don't think so. A judicial verdict of not guilt or not guilty in itself wipes away everything. But what I say, why? Make I in 2017, and remember, I said for the past 12 years until January, we take here public office. Lejuma Mayina has been a defense lawyer. For the
now when you say for the past 12 years, so you know what Kasa wasa.
Okay. But more importantly, like I said, for the past 11 years, and from 2017 to 2024, I've been involved in very high-profile criminal trials, NCA criminal trial. I'm a representative second accused, right? Mekai.
Yes.
Na me represent Addo force no matter. I was involved. Opuni.
Yes.
No great home come
be brave.
Mekai sagreme.
Yeah, Colin Zauda.
Colin Zauda. Me know the home come be brave. I was involved. Like me, the most important thing in say at the end of the day, the accused. Mekai. There were cases that I was doing. Godfrey Dame as AG or deputy. It's me call London. Public forum. The People's Forum and a town hall meeting. I was London. Na audio puni at the Akoto Hono. No a sopa upunini said you are gongo. What was he doing? What was he doing? Is it the case that we have short memories? Excuse my language. Me say there was a town hall meeting in London. I think Sena Omampini and Nanaya Osapuma for Omutu Kwai for London. Gofredami addressed the Ghanaian way and they raised issues. Say, what are they doing about fighting the corruption and that thing? Godfred addressed the people there. And it had to do with cases that were being prosecuted. Look, Mekai, the Ghana Bar Association annual conference, right, in secondary Takrade, Nanado Dankwe Kufado addressed the Ghana Bar Association. In his address, cases that were being prosecuted in court, where the matters are taken to the Ghana Bar Association meeting. What haven't we seen in this country before? What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You see, a baby, I mean, I say, you are the American. I buy the botichino. It's me the bobber. Yes, all way of one transfer.
No, I showed you.
No, I show out dear. Media, like I told you, for the past 12 years, me a prosecutor matter. I've always been a defense attorney. Maybe I'm a Juma a courtroom. But okay, there have been many instances that I've had to use your platform to even set the record straight about some of these issues. Either opening, whether autoforcing, whether saglement, or platform is and you see, look, me fa ubi liberty and fendia groda. Me fa ubi liberty and fendia groda. I want to believe. Attorney General will be a man in matter. Said you from the time I ordered my dear natural resource admin law from law faculty.
Oh, what chair are the impo?
Yes. Now, obey me at the law faculty, admin and natural resource law. Me, law firm I may practice here and a law firm. I'm in a for over almost 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I'm an club partners.
Ababa, and think of what I says, onim. A woman say, "Could a doctoral degree or money at the end, but do baby, I say he's missing it now." It's saying,
Only one a year, Quabnamani, every prison.
Hey, Tago.
Only one a year in a few prison.
Debbie.
Dr. Amy.
Hey, make I say, Sabran argue, our court to say, I dear Nan Casacrana, Edina Cotum, Nadian away.
Near Mano.
Near Mana, 77 parcels, no?
Near Mano.
And I don't meeting come away now, we say,
make us a main show.
I castle meeting come over, who just will be catching me. What's it? Into a yet then various case law near the Adisadian, what I can have some pass them here. Because the guy said, or you say, I dear not must say, 77 parcels. It's a dear was a back court, then no 77 and then one.
And then the Sakra throughout the trial, Ubia crown for 1 kilo.
Ama.
Or cocaine, my court, the Muhono.
The next, I didn't come once and away.
Away.
As a bit in a way.
And now, since our time, no, Omoko Far Professor Gopiajikum. From University of Ghana, linguistics.
Open educum.
Any Professor French.
Yes.
As prosecution witnesses. In a mobile court better surprise, in our Professor Gopiajikum then says, I can't, Yama, it means goose. And then the prosecution says that goose automatically means, because when we said there was an audio recording, all kinds of stuff.
Kaipa, Alaji Moro, Alaji Abbas, any Kofi Boache.
That's what. If you have no buyer, no, it was the whole thing evolved around an audio recording. Investigators near them, and based on that investigation, audio recording, Okaya Georgina Wood Committee, anyone can win another berm, and then the prosecution started. In the case, no my law judges to Chehonum.
Yes,
he was a trial court judge, and I convicted him based on this testimony.
But my man, Kawa, dear Bako, okay, case in a man who's one. The story and no pay say, Quabana many cry, baby or dano, sells what done with dinner birthday, a man's better need.
This was 2005 to 6 years. Easy. The boss Tama, that is the chair, a convicted no, or ye appeal. Appeal, Dr. Ayeni argues appeal.
Oh, okay. Wow. Wow.
Yes. Well, we honor what law, who practice, or you be or you're very active. Many years ago, Rollins Abreso, President Kufuor by the prosecution of Madame Kunedru Ajiman Rollins, actually, Ayete, the late. Dr. Ayeni was part of the defense lawyers in those days.
Wow.
Yes. So Ayete now, I'm not defending in those days.
Wow. Hey. Now, Sabra, I with him. It's a brand just crazy. The end by Yenam.
The very interesting story that we had in America. When we said those days, now when him judge and now the Mrs. Rollins case, when him judge there.
Judge man.
Yes, it's back for Bonnie.
Oh.
As a high court judge, on I know the Mrs. Rollins case.
Wow.
Now, maybe what I had also those days, Omoko court, Omoba court, Rollins back court, on Tenassi. Original throughout. Throughout. Even in some side, one Africa says he is even in contempt of court.
Aye. On Tenassi.
Yes, on Tenassi. Original, no, it's not judge in the zoo. In court. Yeah.
And some
not Mrs. Rollins, the lawyer, and then Anaji Ampofo. Former Grosso Mahini.
Oh! Wow!
Yes. Ghana Abakosem quite interesting. But back to the substantive issue. Media, like the Attorney General, the periodic review to the public is also good for public accountability.
But almost say it's never done in law and in administration of law.
I've just given you several instances.
Sure.
Governor Democrat, no, call town hall meetings. Nanado Danko Ekufado, which me fact cases at the Ghana Bar Association annual conference. Now call the public update. My administration is prosecuting these cases, A, B, C, D. What about that? That was even the president himself. Two, I think we all agree that the Attorney General is performing a public duty. Which public duty is subject to the rules of probity, accountability, and transparency. What it also does in the ministry, it also ensures that the issues of arbitrariness is taken away. Attorney General Babonti or say, case when my investigators are normal. When investigation not my because in some of the instances, some of the investigations, especially those involving politicians, which means political parties may mobilize almost supporters. Investigative bodies have one. Obi Tintia, Obeka no tie as you may see in me. 1 year she in a more time. More harassing panic. If at the end of the day, I tell you that you and yes, you can't say any paying. Said you investigation ya me when I mean nothing also precludes the panel in the lawyer to also come out and say, you as somehow I can't be at the other two, no crap, a rather said, Catherine, I can't say me. You or this is so bad, sir. Back now, or to tell your cry and some maybe taking some public offices. These are the receipts showing for it. And I'll say, certainly, I can say, maybe 5,000 per in every month. No credibility. Look, maybe none of a part. And you're sitting to a person. She can say no, that's who man. But it will be not only this as treasury bills dividends. Now, so the ODI then at the all. It enriches the public discussion. But I'm saying, this is not new at all. Now, 2001 to okay, quality grain.
Hey, scandal.
The quality grade scandal.
Mm-hmm.
Look, almost me check videos, almost video recordings. Not that time, man, I friend Juliet Courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
Not almost using helicopter. I think with the then former President Rawlings on the Aveime Rice project. And show me, just to link even the former president to the Aveime project.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things have happened in this country before. So that's it. And, sometimes is with respect, is the sudden pontification. If this is something that we can, no, it shouldn't be so. We can all set up the framework. We can all set up the rules of engagement going forward. But honestly, sometimes it seems that maybe MPP for they say, well, from this sudden awareness, I remember those days as defense attorney, I felt very uncomfortable. And sometimes we studio may try into just to set the record straight.
Mm-hmm.
Last, you were here when I was discussing one of the things that used to happen to Dr. Opuni. And you will be the one and I'm discussing.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, at the point, we're wondering whether we're going through justice or whatever. Say, Judge Mwao, I admit, sometimes I can say 18 pieces of documentary evidence, documents. And obviously, the judge realized that with these pieces of evidence on record, I need to acquit and discharge the accused person openly. Judge Akotna said to write his ruling on the submission of no case. Now, if a judge and said to you, evidence or no in open court will be attorney general, will be prosecutor. Do you have any objection to the tendering in of these pieces of documents by defense through your witness? Prosecution, my lord, we have no objection. This document is tendered in without objection and marked as exhibit so and so. 18 pieces of document. Judge control the ruling on submission of no case or say, Dentina more or less be done on say Dentina prosecution. Meanwhile, prosecution, you ask prosecution in open court and they said they had no objection. That was the kind of justice people went through under lawyer Akufo-Addo. So sometimes when I hear some of the complaints, I say, what is happening? Back when look, I was involved in Sagrame. I represented the third accused in that case. Bruh, your court, not judge, I know dear son, no a court of appeal judge, you with a warrant to come and do that case at the High Court. To come and do the case at the High Court. That's why I'm court.
No High Court judges, Nasa.
Would you make up? Your court. Or any cases now or court of appeal, we are no abba. It is your court 1 p.m.
No. Not just as the then Attorney General were interested be na because to assign a court of appeal judge.
And Yoma are cautionable. Look, Opuni, think as a major. Opuni, the trial judges for Yenuga. At the time of the trial, Opuni, no a justice of the court of appeal. In a man a special warrant to come and try the case. It's a different thing if, for instance, the person is already Ebi or ye case maybe dancer.
Edian Kwana.
No, don't tell me now.
High court judge into me.
One say Ebia judge no ye case needed as a promotion nearby.
By it man
warrant say on to us.
Yeah, no.
But in this case, judge no or court of appeal. Ebia Kofano with a special warrant. So on the ye case no or high court or no. So why do we have the divisions in the high court, the criminal division? Why do we have it? Why? Why do we have it? We say, I'm not justice when you can a open case. Not or a court of appeal judge with a special warrant to come and do that case at the high court. Dr. Kwabnadufo, judge na or yes our case no. Not or a court of appeal judge. But he was given a special warrant to come and do the case. I've written series of articles on that matter because.
But yes, sir. Now, Chief Justice now won. Obi can say as I was special interest.
No, what special skill in China will be our court of appeal because you see. Maybe at a point, there may be an issue with the case. It will involve me appealing it to the Court of Appeal. But what I say?
With you.
So we do Court of Appeal. That same judge now on no form one. On one yes, I will. It takes a lot of courage for the college to look at him and say, this is in our making wrong. Because only in the Court of Appeal, so that it takes a lot of courage. Because they are colleagues. If you are going to set aside your colleague's judgment, look, I'll tell you one example. Say, Justice Duce, in a year, Tago no case, at the time, yes, our case, na send a friend Court of Appeal with a warrant in a obey case no. Nti oye case ni na bibia no. In a tago no mo appeal case no call Court of Appeal. At the Court of Appeal no. But we cannot do the Supreme Court judge. So that say. In a Justice Yao Apao on the show the lead judgment.
I mean of I didn't think you baby.
Bono ni no.
Na mama gas am say you mean show. Me ko event bi. Na me wura event na say no. E na onyam ne nsasa memra. Na menim se wone ayi Justice Apao. Na onyam ne sasa membra me dru ne nche na one ne no introduce woman ne chem se bipa cho me yiri ni kwa nkomati kese wuni no se gina ha me ba beti me ne wuni ma dia na waye wakofa konya ei no say my lord na ei there na so we dey contempt of we dey word contempt no se dey be
it's that one Tama also the judgment, he didn't take kindly to Judge Duce in terms of the judgment. And I also say, Duce's judgment, a cancerous tumor.
Wow.
To justice delivery and must be thrown into the dustbin of illegality. Very strong words. Later, it came out, said, those words, it brought a lot of enmity between the two of them because eventually the two of them became Supreme Court judges. But you see, he was then a Court of Appeal judge. Duce had then become a Supreme Court judge. So imagine a situation where telling a Supreme Court judge said, the judgment I watch as an additional High Court judge, a cancerous tumor and must be thrown into the dustbin of illegality. Look, and almost all the matters I remember in those days. Look, Sagleme. Sagleme. Judge now, Omode Brain, to do the case. Not a court of appeal judge, but was given a special warrant to come and do it.
Wow.
At the High Court. Senior friend, Upuni, Onyenuga. No, a court of appeal judge. But he was given a special warrant to come and hear the matter at the High Court. I think, and today you hear these same people who supervise and orchestrated some of these things today are talking. At the loudest today, and I sit quietly and I'm asking myself, what is happening? And yes, you, these are matters I was personally involved in. And some of the time, you call court, I just see a train, a more movie court of appeal. I'm not going to or court of appeal, and some other. There were instances where I was doing cases where we're effectively doing it every day. It was as though you had nothing else doing as a lawyer. Look, 2 or 3 of the cases I was personally involved in. Back home, you could choose there. You could choose there. You could 10. When you time I airport.
And about 10, no upon time,
2 p.m., 4 hours continuous.
There no cross examination and more Nadian.
4 hours continuous.
Sabia na do be submission near the idea cross examination.
Yes, cross examination and others. If you call to 10 a.m., they are upon 2 p.m.
Wow.
You call Tuesday, you call Thursday.
One case.
Tuesday. One case. Look, Dr. Opuni matter. Okwa. You know, some of these things, I just pray we'll find a way to bring an end to it. Yes, I'm happy, say, Binia to say, Gary Nima, Konomo, Enigikahu, defense attorneys now. I'm sure, say, they will have the opportunity of urging some of these trial judges to provide flexibility.
Now, my musa debut. And no, wow, boss, Dr. Yeni, ever can say, won't to me can say or plea bargain. No, say, Sardian, your qua, or one country courtroom, no, one day more country. Now, no one so lawyer for about one thing, say, one can be as well as Sardian on it. Attorney General.
So I count on count. They say I'm a Ghana, I'm a Gaho here in the air.
I'm a Ghana, I'm a Gashani who am a Gaho.
And
Sanity.
It's as simple as that. So I count, won't count. As the trial continues, you will all see it. And yes, I mean, these matters, I don't usually want to even drag them. Whether he wants a plea or whether he wants a full trial, it will all come out. Look, we are a small society. Sometimes issues may be bad. Or colleague lawyer to me from Edudzi, this matter, can we look at a situation where ABR, instead of penalty in about 10 years, we'll do a plea. This. These are all options to ask lawyers. It doesn't spoil anything. It's all for the sake of justice. In any case, the amendment to the Criminal Offences Act introducing plea bargaining, it was introduced in 2010.
Yes.
Yes. Approaching now, it happens. Please. There's nothing wrong. Even me, graduate,
Edamani cross say ya. Edamani cross say ya.
The Plea Bargaining Act. And what you need to do under a plea bargain is all provided for in the Act.
Sure.
And I don't think it's a bad legislation. No.
1079.
Globally, it is something that is always given. And two,
making kind crowd. I was saying, Criminal and Other Offences Act Procedure Amendment, the blah 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 Act 1079, Acceptance of Plea Agreement, 162H1. The court shall not accept a plea agreement unless the court is satisfied that A, B, C, D. Okay, so
it's not even enough. Say the Attorney General alone can even enter a plea.
No.
At the end, it must come to the satisfaction of the court.
Sure.
Because if the court knows a person send a deterrent message to the public, so you cannot just do whatever you want. I was involved in.
So when it's Sadia, I didn't know a year, Dr. Kwabna, the former the end. One can't court, and now on one can't court, name by Yagnin Amaso.
No, sir. A plea is different from nolle prosequi.
Sure, yeah, actually, yeah.
The nolle prosequi is completely at the discretion of the attorney.
Now make a baby, you can't say on tria, Sikanamu 60%, not the account.
No, sir, and I mean, civil attorney general, no, a criminal matter. Attorney general can come to the conclusion, because ABCD has made such effort, I'll enter into a plea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or instead of a plea, I'll do a nolle prosequi.
Oh, okay.
Or instead of a nolle prosequi, I will do a withdrawal. Because the instances are, if you are caught now asking the person to. So let's draw the distinction by way of public education. Nolle prosequi simpliciter. In future, it can actually be raised again.
Oh, okay. All right.
Your dear friend of withdrawal. Say prosecution a closure case every year. Now, Attorney General, file the friend of withdrawal of the charges are. It operates in law to do what the friend of authorized acquits, authorized convict. In the sense to say, at the moment Attorney General are filing withdrawal, it kicks in the friend of double jeopardy rule. So on those charges, you can never be prosecuted again.
Oh, right. Counsel, Mamina was in your quack with my power. Why? Yes, bye-bye. Lawyer Gordon, Tamakloe, and I think on okay.
I didn't come out. I'm in the PENDREAM TV. Now, so far, so good. Say, open online portal, what Ghana. Nipa share, Nipa follow, Nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.